Fergie will not in any way breed contempt for Alec Ferguson. He loves the moment. It's something new for his opposite number. It is a magnificent sight. Which of the teams will grace it the better? The choice for Roy Evans had to think about whether it was going to be Babb or Ruddock, but otherwise I think he knew his team from reasonably early in the week. And Trevor, this is how you think they're going to play.
Well, I think we know both sides so well, don't we? I think Jamie Redknapp, John Barnes, a big responsibility on those two to compete against Butt and Keane, who tackle so well in that central midfield. McAteer as well, wonderful crosser of the ball down the right-hand side, but will he be too occupied looking after Ryan Giggs in the other direction? So many potential match winners. Let's see who's going to come up trumps.
Manchester United, if you've joined us late, the verdict in the end went to David May in place of Steve Bruce, who's not recovered from the hamstring injury, is not even on the bench. And Andy Cole starts with Paul Scholes on the bench, along with Gary Neville and Lee Sharp.
Well, again, they're fairly straightforward with a sort of 4-4. And we have Cantona just withdrawn. Andy Cole, I think probably his pace was the reason perhaps he got ahead of Scholes in that final selection, and he has missed chances perhaps during the season, but what an occasion it would be if he ended up the hero today. But so many good supply lines coming from midfield and even the back as well, if Irwin and Philip Neville can get forward from those wide positions.
It's Babb. Rob Jones improvising with the right, but too long for Fowler. His right is his favoured foot. Jones, not Fowler. I think he'd prefer the other side.
Yeah, it's been a problem for Rob Jones, really, from an England point of view, hasn't it? Having to switch to that left side with McAteer's outstanding form.
It's missed by Wright. And not comfortable at all for David James. And Liverpool certainly haven't settled yet. Now they might. Chase for Collymore. But too far. Both for Steve Bruce, but he does have plenty of medals and not the England cap that he deserved. It's Philip Neville. Bit of an encampment. By Scales. Cantona to Cole. His first. Still Cole. Came back into the challenge. He made it easier for the defender after good play by David Beckham.
It was a great ball by David Beckham, and he was clear. Andy Cole, with his pace, should never have got caught by the defender, but he tried to get it on his right foot and got caught in the tackle.
Here's Giggs. Beckham! Good stop! But what a confident strike from David Beckham that produced the parry. And David James must be wondering, when on earth is my team going to settle down? David Beckham, 21, only 9 days ago. Bit of curl, and he got a touch from Pallister. Inside, had the room. Beckham is now making the move forward and hit it truly, and it was a good parry.
There's no doubt Manchester United will feel they should be ahead. They've had maybe 3 chances, and certainly Beckham hit his one particularly well, but it was a nice height for somebody like David James. Although it was well struck, you would expect the goalkeeper to have pushed it around, but at the moment Liverpool can't get any cohesion at all.
McManaman. Here's Collymore, little touch in, and taken away by Philip Neville, the youngest player on the pitch, denying the most expensive. Here's Rob Jones, out by Pallister. Cantona. Good play by Eric Cantona, but to Cole, needs to be kept moving. He gets a second chance. Now McManaman. Pace picking up, contest picking up. I think we've got one now. Here's Collymore. Corner. First of the match for Liverpool. United have had one as well. Off Pallister. Mark Wright with plenty of time. McManaman. Wright. Collymore for the diagonal run. This is he. Onside given Andy Cole here. But he can't get it across. It's wobbly legs at the moment, I'm afraid.
He had acres of space, didn't he? I mean, Liverpool, the arms were up, looking for the offside. It wasn't going to come, but he should have then cut in and got some sort of shot. He was in caught in two minds, should I shoot and cross it? By the time he did, of course, he was caught in possession.
Curl, but well held. Beautiful take by David James. Yeah. Collymore couldn't get to it. That was a good stretch, and is then claimed and then lost. A little bit of a wind blowing up at the start of the second half. And if you've just come in from somewhere to join us in the cup final, there's no score. And to be absolutely truthful, I would have to tell you haven't missed too much, but from here on in, it's a long walk. Alec Ferguson is there, but Roy Evans yet to reach his seat. Philip Neville. Promising away by Scales, but here's Beckham. Cantona behind Jason McAteer. Cantona! Good save! Really good stop. Just got the joining point between arm and hand right on the wrist. Kept this one out. Came back to Cantona, hit it very hard indeed. It was a really good save by David James, and indeed in the follow-up. Comes for the corner and claims well, and holds well in spite of being thumped from behind. Good stuff from David James.
There's a wonderful...
Redknapp's cross. And Schmeichel needs to recover his position. Barnes, Fowler, McManaman. Collymore was hoping for the cross and got half a yard on his marker.
I think it'd have been on the right-hand side. McManaman would have knocked it across early. Just been on that left flank, he was trying to get it on the outside of his right foot.
Easier for Schmeichel. Has some sympathy for him. The chances he had at the start of the match, he wasn't able to use, and he's seen very little of the ball in the second half. He'll be a very lonely man as he sits on the bench. Paul Scholes, another youngster brought into the action. He was in the youth side in '93. Redknapp. Well, presumably he thought there was going to be a diagonal run, but it would have had to have been of greyhound proportions. Ian Rush is about to take place. And listen to the welcome he's being given. Well, I could have welcomed Ian Rush by saying this is his last appearance for Liverpool, but the way this game is going, you never know. Came on as a sub against Everton and scored twice and decided the final. Waiting now in the centre. Redknapp, blocked by Keane. Cantona. Giggs. No one right side, but he might go alone. Cantona looking for the cross. Giggs. Good run. Just didn't quite work at the end. McManaman. One assumes that Peter Schmeichel got bored then. Babb. Barnes. Babb. One instead by Cantona. Keane. For the team looking for the double-double. Mount on the edge of the 18-yard area. Owen Babb couldn't get to it because Mr. Gallagher was in his way. Here's Butt again. Cantona! Who next? Mark Wright. Butt. Way by Babb. Puff of the cheeks from Phil Babb. Hope rising for Manchester United supporters. Scholes in the 6-yard area. 5 behind. James gets there just first. Cantona! There is to be a memorable end to a poor cup final. James didn't quite get there, punched down, but how he balanced his body to strike it truly through the crowd. Eric Cantona.
Well, it's a mistake, unfortunately, David James not getting there. Coming off Ian Rush, it's a great volley, but look, why couldn't anyone get their body or their head there? And the reaction there, look, says it all. And Alex Ferguson, it's the sharpest I've seen him this season, I must say, off the bench. But it was almost a surprise, wasn't it, to get the goal.
Here is McAteer. Met by Keane, who's really tidied things in the second half and does so again. He's won a lot of balls in the middle and defensively. Here's Michael Thomas getting a touch while the goal was being celebrated. Roy Evans brought him on in place of Rob Jones. And it's the ooh-ah song going around in praise of a Frenchman. For him,
on now, they've made the substitution, Rush for Collymore. Normally when they go behind, they do then play the 3 of them up. Michael Thomas, though, in midfield has come on. Well, probably Manchester would deserve it for the first half performance, but you have to say it has been a poor match, hasn't it?
Well, I reckon that Eric Cantona's goals, winning goals and equalising goals, have been worth 21 points in the championship battle, and now it would seem he's got the decisive goal.
They've been quite outstanding. His hard work, and you know, in the second half in particular, some of the tackles he's made, he's got forward to support his front men, he's been there defensively, and in the first half he passed it around well, but I think it's in the second half when perhaps Liverpool were getting into the game, could have got perhaps a little bit of dominance and got that chance and got ahead. He got the tackles in, he worked back, and for me, over the 90 minutes, a thoroughly deserved man of the match for Roy Keane, who's had an outstanding season for them.
Michael Thomas. Manchester United supporters encouraging the referee with a final whistle, and it is blown. The two managers greet each other, and Alex Ferguson has done something never previously achieved. And Norman Davies, his kit manager, retires now after 24 years, again with the winning side. But Eric Cantona, the lonely figure who walked around this stadium 12 months ago, has been the man of the hour again. I remember saying then he owed it both to himself and to the club to prove he was a man to come back and play for United. My heaven, how he's done that. The deserved footballer of the year and the scorer of the winning goal that gives Alec Ferguson the double-double.
Is this the best moment of your Manchester United career?
It was important. After I've done the double 2 years ago, again this season, it's a great moment. Now we can go on holiday and have a nice holiday.
And what a contrast for you from 12 months ago.
Yeah, that's life. Up and down.
I don't know where the seagulls are, but he's certainly flying high. But now, disappointed and disappointing Liverpool side. They pass their chairman, David Moores. Collect their medals. John Barnes does have one winning success. The Littlewood-sponsored FA Cup. Shake of hand from Duke and Duchess, and the Duchess hands the cup for Manchester United to take back to Old Trafford, applauded by the losers. Martin Edwards, the Manchester United chairman, with a word in Cantona's ear. Young David Beckham. Gary Neville just got on at the end. Gary Pallister, who's seen it all before. Nicky Butt, a loser last year, a winner this time. Paul Scholes, likewise. Andy Cole, who was cup-tied last year, gets a winner's medal. Not too sure about Paul Scholes' hat. Ryan Giggs, full of smiles. Well, he's won it all in this country. Now the challenges to Europe. And I think that he will allow himself more than a brief few seconds to enjoy this victory. Let's assume he can hang on to the cup. It's not the traditional way to carry the cup down.